Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today. I just got coffee, so I'm a little bit pumped. So I filmed this holiday look for you guys, look tutorial. I posted it on my Instagram a few weeks back on Canadian Thanksgiving, and a lot of you requested it. I was kind of shocked, so I filmed it for you today. So if you want to learn how to do this autumnal holiday look, just keep watching. Let's get started. I did this look about a few weeks ago for Thanksgiving in Canada, and a lot of you requested it, so today that's what I'm going to be doing. So this is what I'm going to be doing today. I did this over a few weeks ago, so it's very autumnal, very classic. It's a holiday look, so let's do it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yep, that's me. Look how extra. Yes, come on. Obviously my hair is very different. It's not like it's not a silk press like I did last time. So what I used was this holiday by Natasha Denona holiday eyeshadow palette with 5 shadows. First, let me prime my eyes. Let me put you in a little bit. How I prime my eyes is usually with any concealer that I have. I don't know if you can tell with my black circles. It's been rough. We just came back from Miami. That's why I'm so dark and golden. It's been rough to get really like back in the groove of working 5 days a week after spending quality time by the beach. So let me set my eyelid. So what I'll use is this Huda Beauty, what's it called? It's broken. I went to Miami with it. Oh my god, girl. I'm gonna use this Huda Beauty palette. I'll start with that color right here, just in the crease to buff it a little bit. It's so funny when you're starting a makeup look, it looks crazy. Going back to the palette for that one here, the orangey one. Do they have names? Nope. This one I'm just gonna concentrate it a little bit lower. So a trick, if you want a really buffed out look, you grab, however you want to say it, the pencil, the brush, really at the end of it, and you go and blend like that. So it doesn't apply as much pressure, and you can already see how like effortless and buffed out it looks. First I just packed the color on with the brush, and I went and slowly blend it. I don't go all the way in. I keep it only in my crease. A tip that I'll give you guys too is when you're doing any kind of like buffed out makeup look, just tilt your head back a little bit, just so you have more space. I don't know how to explain, but you just have more definition of where your crease starts, where your eyelid starts. Like it just helps. So now that we applied the color, I'm going with a very big fluffy brush. This one is I don't even have a number. It's a brush by Morphe. Just gonna go back to the edges and just blend everything. It doesn't have anything on the brush itself. Going back with another brush. This one is a little bit more rounded. So far we've applied the crease color and blended out with that one. Then I blend everything out with the big fluffy brush, like it's way bigger. Now I'm going to a fluffy brush, also a blending brush, but it's a little bit more defined because of the tip. So this is what I'm going to grab. I'm going back to the first color that we applied, that one, the brown one. And I'm going to go directly in the outer V and the crease. I'm just placing the color. I'm not blending yet. In that palette, I'm going to grab the color right there. It's like a dark purple black shade. This is the one I'm going to grab with the same brush I've been using. So I'll place it right there. Just like that, just place it. Then I can come and blend it out a little bit more. Switching brushes, going to the fluffier one. I'm just gonna blend the edges first. With the same brush, I'm gonna grab color right there just to blend the edges a little bit. Do you see? Like, it's so pretty. It's like a purple reddish kind of look, like a cranberry on your turkey. And very light stroke. I'm not going bing bing. I'm very like, I'm just touching it a little bit. Grabbing the same brush, still with the dark shade on it. Just pressing it back here. And then slowly going lower. So for that one, we really want your head tilt back. Like that. Then you're going back with the red color. It's a very like blending, apply blending kind of look. You see all the fallout. So you see, it's a little bit smaller. It's the same brush, but very packed and dense and smaller. So it's less as fluffy and really packed, so you can drag along the lash line. With that brush, I usually go along the lash line and blend under the lash as well, but that's not what we're doing right now. We're just dragging it. Taking the shade and then dragging it along my lash line. So I don't know if you can see, it looks like a mess right now, but it's gonna be really fixed and pretty at the end, you'll see. So you drag it along the lash line, and then you put it back in the crease. This is gonna give your crease some definition. Now I'm going back with the fluffy brush and just blend everything in. We have so much fallout, wow. I don't want to completely erase the kind of sharp line that I have. I just want to blend it. So again, we're going on the lash line, then putting it back in the crease, kind of rounding your crease out. Then you're taking a reddish shade again, then you blend it out. Just like so. It is so pretty, you guys. If you try this for the holidays, please tag me, let me see, because it's such a pretty, so simple look. Here you have brown, like a brown, mauve, purple kind of shade that connects to your crease, like this. And then you have a reddish on the fluffier brush to buff it out, so it creates like a mauve-y kind of look. You go into any shimmer palette that you have. I'm going to be using that one. It's completely destroyed. I had it less than a year, used it twice, and it's completely broken. This is makeup, guys. One drop and it's finished. We're going in that shade right there. It's like a champagne-y golden look. It's very, very pretty. It's very wet, like it's a wet looking kind of palette. I love it. So you're gonna place that color right there. Still avoiding the line that you created right there, the kind of V shape. Just placing it in the inner corners and on top. Place it with your fingers at first. Just like that. It still looks like a mess, but I guarantee you it's gonna be pretty at the end. So far I've used 4 brushes, so you don't need 50,000 brushes, but it's nice to have options. Going to the big blending brush that we used a little bit earlier with no shades on it, and I'm just gonna come and blend everything out. Taking a flat brush like that, and some Fix Plus, I'm just gonna wet it out. And I'm taking the more pinkish golden look, golden shade in the beginning of the palette right there. What's the name of it? It's called Peach Bronze. It's so cute. So I'm taking Peach Bronze on the brush, and I'm just gonna come and put it on top of the golden that we have going on. Woo! Can you see that? So pigmented. When you wet your brush, it's like amazing. So going back to the purple shade, because we lost a little bit of our V, going back to the purple shade right there, just to define the crease and the lash line a little bit more. I'm taking that shade a little bit further, as if I'm winging it, then I'm gonna come and blend. Just like that. We're going back to the fluffy brush, and we're just gonna blend the edges a little bit. Not too much, we don't wanna lose the dark purple that we have. Now that we have our eyes done, we're gonna go to the foundation. Oh my god, I'm so dark from Miami. So we'll see. I'll try the Fenty one. First, let's prime a little bit. I'm gonna use the Radiant Base Primer from NARS. Sorry if I can keep looking over there. It's because my viewfinder is right there and I just don't want the camera to die. So I use the Fenty color, what is this color? 4 something. The Fenty, the color 440, because I'm so dark right now. I usually use this foundation, that foundation, in summer, but since I came back from Miami, it's kind of my summer color. So I'm gonna try the Real Technique sponge. I've never tried this before, so it's brand new, just got it out of the package. Let's try it. I'm gonna use the flat side. Oh, it's very bouncy. I don't know if it's the shape, but it's so bouncy. Oh my god, wow. I have to pump on my, oh my god, it's like a little bit silicone-y, I feel like it's not absorbing as much product as the Beauty Blender would. Like I feel like I can keep going. But lately, I've changed the way that I do my foundation. I put a little bit less, just to leave my skin breathing. A little bit less foundation, and the reason why is because I want a glowy, healthy look. Like I'm gonna be adding powder anyway, adding concealer, so I don't think I need as much foundation as I used to apply. I'm gonna go with the, since I'm dark, I'm gonna go with the MAC Pro Longwear. I never use more than a pump from MAC Pro Longwear because it covers so much, it's just so much product that you don't need more than that. I don't want my concealer to go too far, because the further you put your concealer, the wider the face will look, and I have very round face, so I'm gonna try to round the edges a little bit more, like that. You see the difference? This one is going a little bit too far, in my opinion. Now I'm just gonna set my under eyes using again the Hourglass Veil. So I don't leave it to bake too long. I like to dab everything in with my Beauty Blender and not erase the excess with the brush yet. I like to press the powder into my skin first. And then I'll grab a fluffy brush like this and just erase the excess. We're going to the same purpley shades that we were using, and we're just gonna connect our under eye. It's so hard to talk and blend your under eye at the same time. I'm gonna stop the brush in the middle like so. So I'm rounding the edges right there. I don't want it too sharp. Just like that. Then I'm taking this dome brush like that, going in a deeper red color from the same palette, and I'm gonna blend everything out. Don't be shy and scared to like smudge your under eye. It makes a look, in my opinion. Like when your under eye is so blended and buffed out, it is so pretty. See, like this is not buffed out and buffed out. I don't know, I just feel like it's sexier. It's more flirty and sultry. So I'm gonna go into my highlighter. I'm gonna use the Dior one and take the same fluffy brush that we use for the lid, and I'm just gonna place this in the inner corners, just like so. So this one is gonna be a little bit less, you know, crazy as my lid. It's just gonna catch a light whenever I move, like just like that. So I'm gonna apply that right here. So I applied my lashes, as you can see. So now I'm just gonna put some mascara. So the reason why I put some mascara on is to make sure that my false lashes and my real lashes are blending. And I also like the look of a falsie with a little bit of mascara. I find it a little bit less perfect, a little bit less doll-like. So I put a little bit of mascara at the roots only. Now I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face, setting my whole face Cover FX powder foundation on a big fluffy brush by Morphe. Okay, now that we set the face, I'm just gonna add a little bit of highlight, my Dior color, and just highlight the tip of the brow bone. Now I'm taking my Marcy glow powder. A little bit goes a long way. Just grab a tiny bit like this, tap the excess on my cap lid, and then I just going to buff this all where I usually bronze and highlight, just to have a within glow if you want. And my trick with bronzer, like I always tell you, is to blend most of the product at the end and then drag the rest of the product on your brush. You can already see the difference. It's crazy. So again, usually I would start here, but I'm gonna go a little bit higher. So you blend the product and then you drag it. Just like so. It looks a little bit more natural if the product is blending far back than on your cheek itself. And look at this. I look so thin. I lost 50 pounds. It's a very like dark purple kind of, I don't know how to explain. There's some shine into it. It's very, very pretty, and it's gonna go beautifully with the eyes that I did today. So I'm taking some on the brush. I am going to use the color Antique Velvet from MAC. It's like a really dark brown with a little bit of purple in it. Just like that. So there you have it. This is my holiday fall kind of glam look. It's a look that's been requested a lot from you guys. So yeah, if you like it, don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to click on the notification bell button at the bottom of the video. And I'll see you soon. Bye.